Hi everyone, in this video I am reviewing the puzzle feeder. This company reached out to me after seeing a couple of my videos on YouTube talking about my frustrations with puzzle feeders, slow feeders, etc. and offered to send me their puzzle feeder model and the lick mat model of their bowl. Now these bowls are made out of recycled wheat stock, and then the silicone inserts are food grade silicone. So all plant-based materials, no toxic chemicals, all that sort of good stuff. I will leave all of their contact info below so you can check out their website and really read all the detailed information about these bowls. But in a nutshell, my frustrations with puzzle feeders, puzzle bowls, a lot of it lies in what you're going to see here is this insert. So with puzzle feeders, a lot of times the feeder itself is extremely hard plastic and it pushes the dog's nose. It hurts their nose. Me personally, and a lot of my students have dogs that have actually had sores rubbed into their nose from trying to eat out of a puzzle feeder that's, so hard. As you can see, this is a really nice silicone insert. This company makes this one, which is what they call their slow feeder insert, and then they have the lick mat insert. Both are silicone, and then I believe coming this year they're making a snuffle mat insert that you can put in here. There are so many different ways to use this bowl. I have to say I really, really like it. So you could just use the bowl without that insert, just a bowl. You could throw food in, there's the bowl itself. You could throw food in there and then put that little spinny bone on the top for a little bit of puzzle, enrichment type feeding without the slow feeder insert. And then their next meal, put the slow feeder insert in there or the lick mat insert. There's so many different ways to use it. I'm extremely happy with this particular puzzle feeder and the fact that it has that soft silicone, which you'll see Allie here in a minute. And then the bone on top spins around. So you're adding kind of another layer of difficulty and all that sort of good stuff. This is their lick mat insert. You'll see me here in a second. It is a little hard to get out because there's not the little waves to grab onto. So you see me struggle a little bit, and we'll talk about that at the end of the video as well. So here I am. I'm getting ready to mix up some of my dog's food. This is Grandma Lucy's. I'm putting some of that into the slow feeder and also into the lick mat. And then up into the bone, I'm adding some bone broth and some freeze-dried food. Now, you could just totally feed your dogs like this. If the spinning bone, is a little bit too hard for them, you could leave the spinning bone off, or not add the insert. Like I said earlier, lots of different ways to use this and to kind of mix up your dog's feeding time. So this is Wally. He's a bit of a slow eater, a little bit picky. He really likes this. This is the very first time I've ever used this bowl. I've used it a lot since the making of this video, and he's really grown to like this. But for his very first time, he's a little kind of figuring it out. But he learned pretty quickly. He can move that bone around. He's using the lick mat. He licks for a little while, and then he comes up and he, kind of eats some of the stuff out of the little, bone that spins around. I really like that it, is adding some problem solving, some enrichment, slows him down a little bit. I enjoy all of that about this particular, bowl and the puzzle feeder, part of it. I think it's very cool. And the fact you can mix different foods, like I have freeze-dried in the bone and then his Grandma Lucy's in the main part. Now this is Allie. She should be a poster dog for dogs who eat fast. She is my gulper, and I have to use different methods to get her to slow down. I really like the bowl for her. If you go back through my YouTube or through my Instagram, you'll see videos of her where she's shoving her nose into those hard plastic slow feeders, and it will put a sore on her nose, or she almost will get to a point she doesn't want to eat because it hurts. Now you will see, like right here, you will see her nose crinkle, like right there, it's crinkling up. But with that soft silicone, it's not causing her to, kind of back up because of pain or anything like that. And then she also, this is again her first time using this when I filmed this video. She sometimes gets frustrated. You can see her there because she like bites the silicone because she gets frustrated. What she started learning is kind of like Wally. She would, eat out of that slow feeder portion for a little bit. Then she would eat out of the bone for a little bit. And her frustration has lessened a ton. especially compared to using traditional slow feeders that are hard. Here she is kind of almost finishing her food. And she's kind of like that. She's going back and forth. She's spinning the bone. And her frustration level, especially now, I've used this quite a bit now, is almost 0 to none. She's not trying to bite it. She's not getting angry. It's a huge thing for her. I'm very excited for what this has done for her. So this is me cleaning it, and here I want to talk about, now the lick mat is a little hard to get out, that insert. You see me struggling with it. Now this is the very first time I've ever used it. Now since then I have learned I can just kind of grip around that post that's there around the center of that lick mat, and it comes out much easier. I'm not doing myself any favors here. I'm definitely doing this the hard way, but it is a little bit of a downside that I had with the lick mat, is that it is not as easy to get out as the puzzle feeder, because the puzzle feeder has the little ridges that I can, grab and pull out. But there's not a lot of mess in the bottom of the bowl. It's pretty much contained in that lick mat. Same with the puzzle feeder. I can just pop that little bone off, and then I pull out the lick mat. Everything is dishwasher safe, so you can throw it all in the dishwasher, clean it. I'm very impressed. I like it. I'm going to keep using these, and I will probably order a few more as well.